I've been coming across the concept of alchemy a lot recently. Now, of course, I would love the idea of an alchemist because it's a little bit magical, and if you've spent any time on this channel, you'll know we like a bit of fantasy around these parts. But I'm not talking about alchemy as the medieval discipline that sought to turn one metal into another. We know this is impossible. Instead, think of alchemy as a metaphor for art, a more fluid notion, where instead of a metal, an idea or a feeling can be transmuted into something else. A painting, a song, a novel, whatever it is you create. It's a poetic idea, but it's also helpful. When you sit down to make something, you're really turning A into B. You're not plucking B out of thin air. So today's video is a bit of a bonus one. It has come to my attention that we have hit a significant subscriber milestone. There are now 666 of you lovely people right here in my studio. I couldn't let that milestone go unnoticed, so I decided to make a little something special in your honor. Okay, so I didn't come up with the most original idea, but you have to understand that 1, I have very little glass to work with, and 2, I threw this project together a wee bit haphazardly. So let's get into it. I love working with stained glass. I'll never say it enough. The physicality of it completely turns off my mind, and all of my focus flows easily towards my work, towards the physical item I'm crafting. Trying to get the lines perfectly cut, solving the jigsaw puzzle of fitting every piece with the next one, adjusting as needed. It's slow work, it's technical, it's hard, so the joy of seeing it come together is very satisfying. And then there's the color, of course, the beauty of the glass itself, turning any light into something else, an interaction, dare I say, a performance. The textures that reveal themselves only when you pay close attention, or when you literally shine a light on it. Any stained glass is different in the dark and in the light, when observed or left alone. Just like you and me. Here again we come to this concept of alchemy, turning something into something else, turning light into color, a gray sky into a texture. I could swear there's something inherently magical about colored glass, perhaps because it was made to delight. Did you know that the glass I'm using was mouth blown? As in an artist, or really a whole crew of artists, crafted it, turning sand and heat into this unbelievable beauty. I'll actually link to a video that shows how glass sheets are made in the doobly-doo. You've seen glass blowers mold glass, but you probably haven't seen anyone iron glass. I'm just saying, you should see it. Look, I know I'm being quirky with the 666 thing. To be clear, I don't currently worship the devil, but I could be swayed in exchange for great glass sheets or maybe my favorite biscuits. So this humble 666 sign is just a little something, a symbol for your presence here on my channel. Your attention starts an alchemical process which turns the videos I make into something else. The videos themselves are unchanged, of course, but my experience and yours are different, simply because you are here. There's a word for it. It's called the observer effect. And forgive me for applying a scientific notion to a philosophical idea, but you had to see this coming, what with all the alchemy chat. Regardless, I wanted to thank you for being here. If you're just lurking on my channel, I still see you. I do the same thing on many other channels, but consider writing a comment to say hi because I'm always delighted to interact with you. I've shared before that joining YouTube took quite the leap of faith for me, so thanks for coming along on this fun journey, and hey, with this little keepsake, every time I look at it, I'll think of you. Bye.